I was doing a love reading for you guys, and we were rudely interrupted by a cross watcher. They always want to bring their stupid energy in and stick their energy where it doesn't belong. So I'm going to start this reading with messages from love or of love, but it is a reading for the week as well as our Archangel Michael cards for prayer. And it's going to be a money reading in general. But I was hoping to sneak it in before the nasty cross watcher gets in. Don't want their energy in here. Let's give you a quick view for love. What can my Libras expect for love? This is a Libra channel. This is a Libra reading. This is an air sign channel. However, if you come upon this reading and it feels good to you, it is your reading. Look at that. Judgment's in your favor, the Chariot and the Hangman. Things are moving, Libra. As much as that other person that's still in your energy doesn't want for your energy to be fresh, new, and going towards someone else, too bad, so sad. It is coming. Judgment is in your favor. The Chariot is here. It's either here to bring you, move you forward, I should say, or to war. Which one do you want, Libra? Okay, which one do you want? Romance angels, like I said, we are moving forward. So the romance angels, what do you have to tell us in reference to new love for Libra? Oh, there's an engagement for some of you. Your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So congratulations for anybody out there that is either already living together or moving past the boyfriend girlfriend stage and going into the engagement. How lovely, especially for this season. Will you be a spring bride, a June bride? We shall see, Libra. We shall see. That one fell out on its own. Flirt. I'm sorry that that's making me laugh. For some of you, you already have love. As we can see here, we already have love, right? For those of us that are already partnered up. But this is so funny because it says flirt. Well, the story or the moral of the story is yes, people can come to your door, right? For love. They can come to your door, Libra. They can come in the form of a trash person, garbage person, right? That picks up the trash, the mail person, the FedEx person, a plumber, things like that. But other than that, you're going to have to get out and flirt. So for some of you, Spirit is being lighthearted and literally telling you, you got to get out there, girls and boys, and go put your flirt on if you want to have somebody new in your life. Okay, like I said, I'm trying to sneak this in so that the nasty cross watcher won't get us like they did in the previous reading about an hour ago. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Oh, speaking of the devil and his shows, I told you, pardon me, they don't even want me to talk now. Great. I told you they have problems, financial problems, but we'll try to skirt away from that. Anything else you want to tell Libra advice wise when it comes to love, please and thank you. When it comes to love, please and thank you. And welcome in, people. Welcome in. Love you guys. Attraction. You do have attraction coming your way. You do attract people when you go out and about. Use it before you lose it, like my sister used to say. It's so funny because she wouldn't let me go out of the house to see me now, right? To see me now. Luckily, she's older and she doesn't care anymore what I look like, but she wouldn't let me leave out of the house unless I had makeup on and my hair was done and etc. All I'm saying, Libra, is you do have people looking at you. Use it, use it, use it to your advantage, because if you want love and you're not partnered up already, well, that's the only way it's coming for some of you. Flirtation and attraction. Attract that which you want, both by your appearance and by flirting. At least that's what Spirit is telling me. So, hey, for those that are already partnered up and you're living together, or your boyfriend and girlfriend, engagement is on the horizon for lots of you. And the old nasty person that was in your past is having financial difficulties. Not that we want to know. You have a lot of willpower. What do you want, Libra? Literally, because they're telling you flirt, attract that which you want. But they're also telling you have the willpower to stay by yourself if that's what you so wish. Or if you want to attract people, then do it. You can do it right now. Your energy is really beautiful. Prosperity is yours. Funny enough, like I said, I wanted to give you a little taste of the love energy because I promised you that with the other reading, and the cross watcher, that nasty vermin, he got into the reading and wouldn't let it go. So here you are. This is the message that was meant for you early on. Spirit wants you to get out there and strut your stuff. You're a peacock, or you're a rooster, or you're a beautiful swan, whatever you are, Libra. Get out there and please, thank you so much. Please get out there and just be you. The rest will happen like magic. But prosperity is what we're going to be talking about right now, as a matter of fact. So let's gather all of these cards up and let's move forward with the next portion of our reading. So this reading, we already know. We bring Archangel Michael into it in a little bit. But for right now, we're going to move forward with the tarot, okay? So got all kinds of tarot right now. Messages for Libra. This is going to be a pick a pile, okay, guys? Pick a pile. And don't let me lose you with the piles either. Whichever one feels like it's yours, that is yours, whether you pick 1, 2, or 3. But let's go, Libra. Let's go. Messages for my beautiful Libras, my handsome Libras, please and thank you. Ooh, okay. All right, Libra, 1, 2, or 3. Let's go. All right, pile number 1. I told you guys, money is on the horizon, and that's what it is that Spirit is wanting for you to do. Slow down. Sometimes they talk so fast, they make me stumble over my words. So pile number 1, they are wanting you to, negotiations are in the works for some of you, for a job, for a career, or for your own business that you're trying to get off the ground. Don't think in the 5 of coins. Please, Libra, for the love of God, do not think in the 5 of coins. If you're going to think that way, so we think as we are. Don't do that to yourself. Here comes the ugly, I almost said ugly duckling. Here comes the ugly duckling from the past. Hidden. They're hidden. Why are they hiding things? They're hiding that they are in the 5 of coins, but they're going to pretend like they're still up in the world, and nothing can touch me. I hear nothing can touch me. Nothing can touch me. I've got everything I could want or need. No, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I think things are dwindling down, and I don't think that they have as much as they used to have. I think that God has brought his justice, his hammer of justice, or for those that believe in Odin, the hammer of Thor has come down on this person for their freaking lies. That's what they're telling me, for their horrible lies. And what they once thought was the truth, for at least them, they would spread it like wildfire, saying, I am rich, I'm this, that, and the other. I have this, that, and the other. They're saying, I don't think so, not anymore. Somebody very close to them betrayed them. Betrayed them. They had so much love for this person. Same love that they tried to make you swoon with in reference to them. But they know that they don't have much to offer anymore. So not only has their charisma gone away and their charm has gone away, but now as well, their money has gone away. So they know that it's going to be that much harder to bring the Libra back. 4 of Wands to the coin, right? To the almighty coin. But you know what? I see that, Libra. I see you with the coin. I see you in this protective mode. They're trying to figure out how much money do you actually have, Libra. Don't ask me. Hi, Jenny. How are you doing? Hi, Ash. They're trying to figure out how much do you actually have. Because the truth is, this is what they're left with, little to nothing. They're waiting. They're waiting for something to happen for them. Looks like something will fill their cup, but they don't know exactly when. There's no timeline. Or should I say, even if there is a timeline, it's not happening in their timing anymore. It's slowed down. They're trying to force spirit, force God. Oh my gosh. Ooh, no sooner did I say they're trying to force the hand of God. Look at that. Tell me I'm lying, those that do tarot. Magic, black magic. What do I do? Do I do magic on Libra? Do I do black magic on Libra? Trying to weigh out my options. Should I just be like the hermit and leave it alone? Yeah, cross watcher, I say leave it alone. You want to do magic on Libra? Do you realize some of us are pretty up there in the pagan world? Do you realize that just what you do to us, we can do it right back to you, and it's going to be a never-ending story? Or do you realize on another coin, the other side of that coin, some of us are very close to God and the archangels of light, and whatever you do to us, we don't have to lift a finger, because God himself sends down his own mandate to Archangel Michael, through Archangel Michael, to smite your little happy butt. So I would say you better leave that alone. You should leave that alone. Do not harm the Libra any more than you already have. We see a King of Wands. Pile number one, you got some doozies here. Who's waiting for their ships to come in so they can be happy again. You know what I'm going to say? This person feels like you jinxed them, or you've done black magic or sent black magic their way, Libra. So they feel like it's only fair to do it back to you. I want to say it's not black magic that you've done to them. It's their own crazy ways of living their life and the choices they make that have fallen or befallen them in a negative way, causing bad things or negative things to happen, negative energy, bad juju to come towards them. That has nothing to do with you, because you don't get inside of their head. I can just imagine, opening the top of their head, and I can see Libra working on those little mechanisms, like those little gears and stuff. No, it doesn't work like that, cross watcher. Libra can't get into your brain. Libra cannot get into your brain, okay? Those are choices you made on your own. Be happy and sit with them, because nobody else put you in this predicament but yourself. Hi, Shell. Thank you for coming back. So I feel like they're waiting, sitting, waiting with this Three of Wands for their happy times to return. You see those ships? Those ships have already come and gone. Those ships have already come into the harbor and already left again, and they're waiting for their wonderful life to come back. Well, it may not come back. That's up to you, cross watcher, because I see a lot of turbulent waters ahead. The world is here, and that may not be for you, though. That may not be for you. You have a very choppy situation going on there. Pile number one, whoever picked pile number one, that's someone that's very spiteful, someone that's wanting to get into your energies, someone that's wanting to, whew, you know what? Picking this back up, they're telling me, how do you do it, Libra? This is the world card. How do you do it? Why are things happening for you? Why are positive things happening for you, I should say? Why are you reaping, why don't you seem like you're hurting? Why don't you seem like you're going through it? Possibly, like I said, because some of us are high up there in the pagan world, and then others of us are high up there connected like this to God, because we don't only pray when we need something from Creator, we talk to Him on a daily basis. So, eat dirt and die, as they say, because this person wants to be back on their high horse, but they're using any means possible, including magic. Come on, the magician and the devil coming out. If that's not magic, I don't know what it is. What fools, right? What fools. Okay, pile number 2. Let's see what's here for you. Wow. You have the Ace of Swords. You speak the truth and nothing but the truth, and that's just the way it is. If people like it, lump it, or in between, that's not your problem. You're trying to be very strong right now. What are you trying to be strong for? Like, oh my God, pile number 2. I was about to say, are you trying to be strong for the lies? I think somebody's going to try to come back into your life. Pile number 2. Libras, be careful because this is where you're heading. You see all of that beautiful growth behind them. And there's even fertility here with the wheat. Fertility and opulence, abundance with the wheat. You have everything you could want at this time. And if you don't have it right this moment, you're headed that way. Pile number 2. You're coming out in your own energy, Libra. Look at that with the Queen of Swords. What is the indecision about? What decision are you trying to make right now, Libra? It's something that's weighing on your mind. I said decision, and the choice card comes out. For those that don't know, the Lover's card has always been known as the choice card. What decision are you trying to make? And it is for right now, fall, winter time. Look at the pumpkins that are growing at their feet, and they're having their little hands up in celebration. Now you have, wow, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Empress here, and now you have the Queen of Cups, Libra. What are all these queens here for? Something's moving, but they're asking for your patience. Something is coming your way, cause for celebration, something that you've been waiting for. Maybe you've had to have patience for it as well, possibly in the financial arena. It's coming. Wow, you've got 3 queens and an empress here, Libra. Wow, now you have the Queen of Coins. Wow, Libra. Have patience for some of you because you're about to take somebody's place. Have patience, some of you, you're about to take someone's place at work. And I'm not saying that with a smile on my face. It's hard when other people lose their work. However, sometimes they deserve it. Why do I say that? I say that because if they're not doing their job right, if they're not doing their job at all, and you're next in line, you're about to get promoted. And that's why they're telling you to have patience. So for some of you, you're about to be next on the totem pole. Be careful. You're embarking on a new way there. So the Fool is telling you, along with the Angel of God and the Strength card, whew, remember, and I see a lot of fire here, but I also see air, I see cups, I see money. People like you. People like you. People are what is the word, like they flock to you, they come and look for you. So you're a natural leader, you're a natural person that's indicated to go to, like I can't, the word's not coming to me, but people tend to seek you out. The only thing that can mess you up is watch your swords, Libra, because I see the 9 of Swords, I see the Sword of Truth, and I see the Queen of Swords. So why am I saying that? If they're all swords, they should be positive for you, right? Not necessarily. Libras sometimes don't have a filter. Sometimes Libra will tell you the brutal truth and not mince words. Be very careful because you're next in line. Someone is about to mess up at work and you're next in line. Be very careful that you don't speak too many truths in too much of a brutal way and then you don't get the position. Oh, I almost couldn't say that. The 8 of Wands. Guys, this is coming in fast. Guard your mouth, Libra. Guard your mouth. Speak your truths here and there, but use your words sparingly and wisely. Just because you're a Libra and just because you can cut people with your sword, your tongue, doesn't mean you need to at this time, because you could set yourself up for failure. So just be very, very careful and patient, okay? Five of Cups, people walking away with their tail between their legs. And while you're moving to bigger and better things, this came out on the other reading too, that there were places you were going that others could not necessarily go to. And I told you it was money related. And here you go. 8 of Coins. Boom. So think about it, Libra. Wow. Some people are going to like the fact that you move up. Some people are going to hate the fact that you move up. 5 of Wands, bickering, fighting. 4 of Coins, your security. Queen of Wands, the last, there were all queens in this pile number 2. Wow, congrats for whoever this is for. You're about to be a bigger fish in that ocean. Just be patient, because some people are going to be very happy with you. Very happy with you. The 10 of Cups, very happy with you. And others will set you up for failure. Be patient, be wise, be diligent, use your sword wisely. Think before you speak. That was pile number 2. Oh my gosh. So we got somebody doing black magic on pile number 1, or thinking highly of using black magic on people. We've got people that are moving up and others that are only too willing to foul you up. Pile number 2. Oh my gosh. Do I really want to see? Okay, so are we here, what chillin' man? Are we here to bless, or are we here cursing people? Which one are we doing? On this channel, you only bless people. If you're cursing people, be careful. Be careful, lest you fall. And that's not a threat, because I don't deal in devil shit. So nonetheless, pile number 3. Oh, you got judgment in your favor right out the bat. Oh my gosh. You have judgment in your favor. And soon you can rest. And soon you can rest. Hi, Miguel. Hi, Arno. How are you doing? And soon you can rest. Keep praying. Don't rest on your laurels yet. Keep praying. Ooh, you have an emperor in your midst. Pile number 3. Why is the emperor here? The emperor's here to protect you. I think this is Archangel Michael. I think this is Archangel Michael, because judgment is being pronounced in your favor and you can finally rest. But know that even if you're sleeping or awake, you have the protection of the emperor. And I feel like the emperor in this instance is Archangel Michael, sent here to protect you. Look at that. The sun is here. And you have, oh my gosh, you've got a King of Coins. I wonder if it's going to be the opposite this time. Like if you get all the kings and pile number 2 got all the queens, that would be wild. Be careful, because for some it's in business, for some or work, and for others it'll be in love. Be careful with this King of Coins. Be careful with the King of Coins. He's not out for your benefit. He's not out for your benefit. If you do go higher in your workplace, or if you're in a relationship, possibly a friend that you think is a best friend, possibly a cousin because they're close to you, I'm saying, or seeing as well. It could possibly be a coworker that tells you that they are really happy for you. This was calling my attention, sorry. But I don't think they are, because they're here to mess you up with the 7 of Swords. They're here for trickery. Be careful. I told you it was in reference to work, possibly finances. Be careful with that person. I don't like the energy. It's almost like, you know how some people smile in your face, but then they're frenemies. They're really not friends. They just pose as friends, posers. Yeah. Be careful with someone that doesn't have good intentions for you, Libra. Be careful, pile number 3. Look at that. See that? Upward battle. Be careful, Libra. I hate to keep saying it, but they see that you're going places, Libra. They don't want you going higher or higher than them. Higher or higher than them, maybe the same energy as them. They don't want that. So wondering, where will you stop? You seem to have positive energy. Where will you stop? Libra, I told you, when you know how to use the sword, which is your sword, you're an air sign, then people fear you. People don't like it because you can use the sword to cut them in half. You have the intellect and the intelligence needed to cut people in half. Be careful who you battle with. If you battle, make sure that it's more like psychological warfare than warring with words where people can hear you and see things, because any little thing can be used against you. Be careful, okay? Offers are coming, Libra. Offers are coming. Like I said, look at that. Oh my gosh. I feel somebody feeling like, oh, which way do I go? What decision do I make? Whatever decision you make is going to be the correct one. Just know that so you can relax a little bit. But don't speak too much. For the rest of this month, do not speak too much. Use psychological warfare. If somebody says something, kind of give the person that you know can't really stand you but is posing like a friend, kind of give them like a half answer, or a or uh-huh, something like that, or yeah. Yeah could mean, yeah, I hear you, yeah, I see you, yeah, I see what you're doing. Yeah doesn't really mean a yes. Look at that. People are going to be very, very feisty. Pile number 3, you picked a good one. These people want to fight. These people see the end of their days with the death card there and an actual death. So they feel that the higher you get on the food chain, for those that are getting higher positions or getting hired as a manager, supervisor, etc., lead, whatever, they feel that if you get this position, their days are numbered. I don't know why they feel that way. This is your story, or it's not, right? Hi, Elizabeth. How are you doing, honey? God bless you too, sweetheart. This is happening fast. Whatever's about to happen to you is going to happen fast. And your new life or new way of life or something that starts brand new is around the corner, Libra. Wow. Look at that. All indications are change. All of them. Look, you get the Tower. 2 changes back to back, 2 deaths back to back. That is amazing. Look at that. 2 death cards back to back, 2 beginnings back to back. What the heck? Pile number 3. Hi, Joanne. Is it Joanne? Hi, how are you? Wheel of Fortune. Is it a cycle that's ending or beginning? Look at that. I feel like you're going to be, whew, yeah, you're going to be hearing of a lot of changes. A lot of changes bringing you more money, more financial security and freedom. Freedom, hallelujah. The Chariot, where are you going? The Chariot is taking you, oh my gosh, either partnership for some of you or love. So I normally say don't do this, but last week it came out as well that some of you are going to find love at work. All I can say about that is make sure that that they reciprocate the love, because it's not worth the gamble. It's not worth you losing your job or feeling uncomfortable at work if it's not a mutual, okay? So just be careful with that. I'm sorry, honey. That's horrible. I hope they pay for that. God is watching everything. But just be careful, because if this does come, if a love does come from work, meaning you get into a relationship at work, It has to be the right one. If not, you have more to lose than they do, Libra. Be careful. I told you. There's the offer right there. Someone will try to offer you the Two of Cups. Be careful. I say take the money. If this person really loves you, the Hierophant came out. I mean, it's the last card. I couldn't have chosen it myself. I was about to say, if they really love you, they will understand, and the love will stand the test of time, the time that you need to get involved into your new career or your new position or your new business that's trying to develop here. Whatever it is, your love has to understand, and if they understand, then that's a keeper. If they don't understand and they get all kind of weepy on you and get all crazy and want you to choose them over your career or over your job, etc. No, that's not the right one for you, Libra, because they should understand that you're trying to move up and it's your turn. You deserve this. So either they're with you or against you. But nonetheless, I see a new love for some coming at work. Be very careful with that. I mean, I hope it's blessed, but be very careful with that. Well, that was the pick a card or pick a pile part of it. My God. Okay. Oh, Archangel Michael. We're bringing him in next. Okay. Oh, wow. This didn't want to let me go. Let go of fear now. Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego based thoughts or feelings. I don't know. I just didn't want to let my hand go. So, this is the part where I stop and pause after I read. That one just flew out. The card. And if you feel like that is something you need help with, then you have your freedom to send that prayer up further along the line to God, okay? Any messages, Archangel Michael, please and thank you. Messages, please and thank you. Okay. This one flew out. Sense of humor. And they have it in spades, I'm telling you. Thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. I told you they're trying to bring love in their perfect timing. Don't don't allow the cross watcher to come back. They're still attached. For some of you, they're still attached to some karmic toxic relationships, and then they want to come to you and bring you that nasty energy when you've done so much clearing this year. We're at the tail end of the year. Do not bring that energy back towards you, okay? Take your time making this decision. I told you, for some of you, you have a decision to make. My prayer, Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. I told you. I told you that Archangel Michael was coming through as a form of a protector for some of you. Wow, that is interesting. Romance angels are helping you. So, this is for some that are having problems in love or with a love connection, okay? Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make helpful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us to recognize each other and have the courage to say hello so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. Loving relationship is what I say. I'm telling you, let God make those decisions. Let God bring those people to you that are supposed to be with you. And I think that you're going to be okay. I'm going to go to the everyday witch. I don't know. It's calling to me and it's so cute. It's so tiny. Any messages for my beautiful Libras? Any messages for the Libras? The Hangman came out again, so let's see what that's connected to. That is connected to the new beginnings. Wow. Cause for celebration, the Four of Wands. There's going to be a celebration coming to you shortly, but right now, there is some waiting. And I've been saying, use your sword, your mouth, wisely. That's another reason for the Hangman to come out. The Hangman puts us in a position of suspension or suspended animation so that we can think things through and not necessarily just speak off the cuff, right? Because remember what I said, I'm a Libra too. People get me angry, I can cut them so many holes that they won't even have a backside anymore, being a Libra. But sometimes we cut ourselves into a corner, and sometimes it's better to give people a look of like, yeah, I'm disgusted with you, than to actually say words that others can hear and use against you later. So be careful with that. But you have a celebration coming with the Four of Wands. And I told you guys, for some of you, there is an engagement coming too. And all of a sudden, I have postnasal drip for no apparent reason. So that's weird. I'm going to grab the Sacred Destiny, and then I'm going to go to the palm. Nowadays, I tend to go with whatever's calling me. And so if you see that it's a little sporadic, that's why. It's not because I want to be, it's because wherever the energy is pulling me, I'm just going with it. Okay, so Sacred Destiny. What is the Sacred Destiny Oracle want to tell Libra? And also, right now, I don't know if you can hear it. If you can't, that's fine. My, I have I can't say I have a favorite because music in general. Have you ever been asked this question? And it's kind of be morbid, but just go along with me. Have you ever been asked, if you lost one sense, what would you prefer that you would lose? Well, for me, I guess if I lost the sense of hearing, it would be devastating because there's such beautiful music. And for right now, for whatever reason, I'm drawn to the cello very deeply right now. So just thought I'd share that with you. Power. You're being gifted power. I told you guys, be very careful walking backwards into people's lives where you no longer belong. It's okay that you're a Virgo. Like I said, if you're here and you're drawn to this reading, you're supposed to be here. Yes, usually it's violin for me too. It's just so deep. It just touches me to my core. Some of you have, like I said, you've graduated. You're escalating, or you're elevating to greater heights spiritually. I'm getting such goosebumps and all through my legs. I just shaved, guys. I don't have to go shave again. Wow, look at that. The storm, there's a lot of power in the storm, the wind, which is what we are. We're air signs. Hi, Yaya. I love that. Yaya Kitty. Wow, you're being gifted power right now. The power of the storm. For those of you that are air signs, and I know a lot of you are not, it's half and half, I think. I could be wrong, but some of you are pagan and some of y'all may be Christian. But have you ever tried to call the element of air, since you are the air? My gosh, some sweet breezes have come through when I'm sitting by myself, like at a park or out in the woods. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And that you're a part of that because that's your sign. So beautiful. Wow. Your gifted power and adventures are to come. That's what they're telling you. Adventures are to come. How awesome. And I see a lot of exotic birds and flowers here. So what I feel they're telling us is, whatever your ordinary, whatever it is that you normally do, expect the unordinary, because you're not You're not going to be the same Libra. It's something's changing. Just go with it. Inner peace. Wow. Can you imagine? Have y'all ever seen the original Highlander? I love that movie so much because if anybody ever wants to know what it's like to be an empath, that's what it's like. It's like when you're able to take all the energy in from others, good, bad, ugly, sick, happy, joy, peace, sorrow, pain, it all comes at you. But to have the power and then to have the inner peace, that's when you're a true empath that knows or has learned to balance. And then for a Libra, do you know how hard it is for someone like myself that's a Hyoka empath and then a Libra too? We're always looking, searching for balance. We're ever trying to balance. That's the way the Libra's life is always trying to balance. So if you're being gifted the power, that's wonderful. But it's just like when you first learned to ride a bike, you probably had some training wheels or a mother, father, sister, brother holding onto the back of the bike until you could balance. Use your power wisely. When you have the inner peace, it's going to be a union that's incredible, incredible. Like I said, in the other reading that I did earlier, it was supposed to be a love reading and it turned out to be more of a cross watcher reading. But the whole purpose or premise behind that reading was you've grown, Libra, you've grown, and possibly people from your past, even if they're your families or friends that you've had forever, may not be able to go where you now are, where you can now stand, where you can now sit. And it's not to be ugly to them, it's elevation. Okay. You're a Scorpio. Awesome. Let's take a look when we get to the other deck. Okay. What is the luck for Libra at this time? Oh goodness, I told you guys, there is a decision that needs to be made. It's like I see like your brain is at odds with something that you have to make a decision with, Libra. For some of you, make it wisely, make it calmly, and don't make it so hard on yourself. Anything else you'd like to tell? Well, that's just a vomit. Thank you very much. We're going to take these and put these back. We've got 3, we'll take. So you have lifeline here. Your lifeline. So your life is being enriched. You also have the 9 of Wands here, but you also have the wisdom line. And it's everything we've been talking about right now. Your life changing, using wisdom. And then for some, you will have marriage. That's your marriage line right there. That's incredible, guys. I like using more than one deck because normally what happens is everything kind of goes round robin and we get clarifications with the other decks. Anything else for my Libra, please and thank you before we go. We're going to go into meditation in just a minute. It's only a 3-minute meditation. Don't let me lose you. Whatever it is that you have been hoping for, praying about, that you want to build, that you want to have, that you want to come, that's what we're going to be praying on, okay? And I'm going to do just a little bit on the Virgo and the Scorpio in just a second, and then we'll go into the meditation. Oh, Libra, you're about to go into a point in your life where you're on top of the world with the star. That's your energy right now. There's what do you want? Like I said, the world is your oyster. What do you want? Okay. But you feel tested because this is different, or it differs from anything you've ever had to do before, or maybe you haven't done it in a while. And like I said, it's like riding a bike. It comes back to you, but before you learn to ride a bike, got to learn something new, right? I'm touching this, and it's a judgment card. But what I heard when I touched it was focus. You have to focus whatever's coming new, whether it is a new job, whether whatever it is. whatever, whether you're in school trying to get a degree, a certification, uh, an exam that you have to take, whatever, credentialing, whatever it is, they're telling me you need to focus. You have judgment in your favor. Focus. You have the information I'm being told inside of you already. If you're not focused, you get nervous, anxious, and then it doesn't matter that all the information's inside already, you'll lose it. This is going to be a bittersweet. That's why I said, oh, Libra, it's going to be a bittersweet because there will be times for some of you where some of this stuff that you have to learn is brand spanking new, never been done by you before. That doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means that you're going to have to focus. It's like anything. Spirit is saying you have to earn it. Don't worry about it. You just have to earn it. Okay? But you will have the respect that's owed to you. For those that are moving up in the financial world, career world, or any, if you're bossing up and having a business that's yours, yeah, you're going to be seen as a captain of industry, but you're going to be tired. So make sure you rest. No, people are not going to be against you. Look at his face. People are not against you, and you won't have to be. Should I say the right people are not against you? I'm rephrasing it. The right people will not be against you, meaning those that show you genuine respect really mean it. But those that you know that are already, you kind of side eye because you already know they're frenemies, be careful with those. But with people that are around you that you're going to be directing or you're going to be over, they will give you the respect that you need and deserve. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that. Let's take a look for my Virgo, please. For the Virgo, any message? Financial security is on its way, whether it's a job or pension or anything of that nature for you, whether you're retired or you're still in the workplace. Financial security is good for you. I don't normally tell people this, but it looks like investment, some kind of investment, or perhaps just start investing a tiny bit of money at a time. But I see fertility and I see stability there financially for you. Okay. Virgo, and now the Scorpio. Anything you can tell me for the Scorpio, please, that has graced our presence? Thank you so much. I hope that you will come back. I hope that you will choose to be part of this YouTube family. We don't care whether you're an air sign or not. We hope for everybody the same blessings, right? For Scorpio, your Ace of Wands is there. Oh my God. Wow, Scorpio, you have a new way of life and you have a new love coming in. So, for some of you, proposal and romance. So, whatever it is that, even for some, they're telling me a baby. So, whatever it is that you're wanting to start right now, this is a good time to get things going for you. It is a very, very good time to start new things. Okay. Pisces, you want to know something? Okay. Where are your Pisces? What can we tell our pets, our fish? Pisces. What can we tell the Pisces, please? And thank you. Wanting you to slow down for one. You want things to move, but creator's telling you to slow down a little bit. And if you're a runner, especially, don't want to trip, whatever that means, don't want to trip. Something is not moving fast enough, or you're not feeling like you're seeing movement in something. It is moving. They're telling you it's faded. Whatever's coming your way is faded. It's supposed to be. But for some reason, you're wanting to move. Remember, the bicycle is in motion, cannot stay upright unless it's in motion. But you're feeling like things are not moving fast enough, and spirit is saying, slow down just a little bit. Okay. Let's go to hi. Is it so impressed? How are you doing? Let's go to the last portion of the reading. I wanted to share this with you guys because I'm not kidding with you. When I went downtown to Nashua here in New Hampshire, first of all, guys, tried new things. I did not know that getting on that train meant I was in the frickin' parade. I'm laughing because I literally ended up in a parade and I didn't mean to. So sometimes spirit is going to do things like that to you. It's going to give you detours, give you adventures that you never even thought that you were going to have. And then I'm leaving, right? I'm leaving the downtown area and somebody hands this to me. So I'm like, I'm sharing this with my YouTube family because we're all about blessings here and we're about to go into our 3-minute meditation so we can pray about those things that we want. So as we're praying for those things, I'm going to light this candle. This candle was supposed to be part of the Christmas tree lighting, but by the time that we got off of this little train that was going, they had already lit the Christmas tree. So I still asked for my candle and I brought it home because I felt like this is a wonderful time for us to light it together and make a Christmas wish, if you want to call it that, or just going into our 3-minute meditation. So, how does it work for those that have never been here? Anything you want to grow in life, you want to grow a business, you want to buy a house, you want to pay off your bills, your debts, you want to get a new job, you need a new car, whatever it is that you want, it just has to bless you and one other person. That's the way it works. That's the way spirit wants it to work. It can't be, oh, I want a 10-carat diamond ring. Why? You don't need one. You don't need a fur either. You may need a coat, but you don't need a fur coat. Those are things we want. So nonetheless, that's what we're going into. So the way it's going to work is I'm lighting this candle first, okay? Giving you time to think about what it is that you want to work on right now. We try to work on this weekly. Sometimes I do forget, I'm not going to lie, because, life is lifing, right? We have so much on our mind and on our plate that sometimes we forget what we're doing or forget to do certain things. But nonetheless, we've got our candle, and I'm sure by now you've thought of at least one thing you can work on today. So, with your eyes closed or with your eyes open, you do whatever you want. I'm closing my eyes and I'll be leading you now, okay? So, start working on your miracle. Start working on whatever it is you want to bring to life, okay? Whatever it is you need. Okay. So the first thing I want you to do, and make sure nobody's with you, and if they are, that they're quiet and they're doing it with you, because if not, they're interrupting your flow. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to imagine that you have a screen in front of you on your left. So on your left, you have a black screen. You can think of it as your computer monitor or a TV that's not on. I want you to start working whatever it is that you're asking creator for, whatever it is that you need right now or want to grow, whatever your dream is, I want you to start giving it life. Okay? Now that you have in view what it is you want to work on and how you want it to start forming, I want you to move it to right in the center, right in front of you. There's another monitor. It's another screen. I want you to move whatever it is you're working on to that screen, please. Okay. Now that you see it fully formed, you see it developing, and you can see it, you can taste it, you can smell it, I need you to move it to your third screen, which is to your right. Okay. Talk to Archangel Michael, talk to God, and hand them over your work. Remember, we're co-creators. Whatever we think we are, good, bad, or ugly. So it's probably better to think good thoughts. And you have to have trust and faith, right? That they're going to take whatever it is you're working on and further develop it for you. The reason we do this as a group is because God says where two or more are gathered in my name, so shall I be. And that's why we're doing it together in a group setting. I hope that all your days are merry and bright. And I hope that this Christmas, whatever blessings that you're hoping for that you really truly need, and then why not have a little bit of icing on top? That's the least that we can hope for. But remember, as I tell you guys, take life with the little bit of salt that it gives you. But don't forget to take a pinch of sugar with you everywhere you go to sweeten it a little more. I love you guys. Here's to you and our wishes. Let's keep lighting it weekly until we can't anymore. Bye. Thanks so much for your likes, your subscriptions. Thanks for joining us. If you can hype this video, please do, as well as join me again, because I do hope that you will become part of our YouTube family. Thanks, Shell. Much love. Good night.